This is your boy Say One History on The Awakened Show. And I wanted to give you guys more of a two-part segment today. We're actually going to be talking about the first French female astronaut that allegedly warned Earth of an imminent attack. And then I also want to go in and show you guys some very compelling UFO sightings that I actually had sent in to us on The Awakened Show. So we'll jump straight into that story here in regards to Claudia Hagner. 59 reportedly had to be restrained after yelling in eerie caution prior to falling into a coma from an overdose of sleeping pills. Now, this is France's first female astronaut that allegedly attempted to commit suicide here. And I got to tell you guys, if this story has any truth to it, this is going to be very compelling evidence, at least for me. And the reason I say that, because these astronauts have to go through extreme psychological and physical training just to get in the program itself. So one would have to believe that if this woman was unfit to travel outer space, they would have been able to weed her out before she ever stepped into a space shuttle. And I'm going to read over some of the processes of what it takes just to get in the program itself. So the psychological selection process consists of two parts. The first round involves an initial set of interviews. In the second round, the applicants are assessed based on their suitability for the job, and the interviews are conducted with a psychiatrist to determine any grounds of disqualification. The applicants also participate in field exercises at the Johnson Space Center to simulate some of the challenges of being in space. The qualities NASA looks for in a prospective astronaut are pretty much what you would expect from any individual whose job it is to work very closely in very risky environments and isolated environments, said Jamie Barnett. So there it is, folks. I mean, I just don't believe that NASA or any other space program on Earth, for that matter, is not going to do their homework on their astronauts before they send these people out into space with millions, if not billions of dollars of equipment that they're risking here. And furthermore, I do believe that this female astronaut, Claudia Hagner, had either seen something when she was in space or gotten wind of something that was very scary to her. And she has a good heart, and she couldn't hold it in anymore, knowing that there was an imminent threat to Earth as it was. Now, moving along here, I wanted to get into some of these clips of these UFO sightings here because they are really compelling. Some of the best UFO videos that I've actually seen yet. And I'm just going to kind of go over them as we're actually looking at them. Now, after looking at this one, you can clearly tell that this one is not a plane, this one is not a helicopter, it's not a meteor. A meteor gives off like a glowing tail from it burning up in our atmosphere, and that is not what this one is giving off here. It almost looks like one of those spinning tops, and it looks like it's literally spinning in the air, except it's giving off a red glow as if it's coming from within here. So, you know, by definition, this is absolutely a UFO, and I found this one very, very interesting here, to say the least. And if you look at it a little bit more, you'll see that the emanating red light apparently disappears, and then it goes into almost a hardened shape, and you can at this point start to see the red light almost glowing or beeping at the bottom here, almost like the infamous TR3B here that we've been seeing all over the internet and the news here. So very interesting here with this one. Now, this one, when I first seen this one, I immediately thought, okay, it's a kid with a drone, and you know, may have put on some LED lights here. But as I started to review this a little bit more, I said, wait a minute, this is way too big to be a drone here. And then I also thought maybe a plane, but it is not giving off the regular colors that a plane would normally give, like the red, the green, and then maybe a little bit of the white on there as far as the lights that they would have. This one is more of course, your blue, your yellow, and then maybe a little bit of red on there. They were saying that they were in the mountains, and typically planes don't fly low when in the mountains here. And on top of that too, it almost made no sound, and anyone that lives in a suburban area knows that if a plane is flying overhead, you are definitely going to hear the sound. So I thought this was very interesting, and you guys give me your insight on this. Tell me what you think here, and just go ahead and leave some comments and let me know what's going on and what your thoughts are on this one here. And this last one, of course, you almost have like a beam of light emanating from this main light source in the sky here, and it looks like this light source or this orb is interacting with the fireworks down below, or at least curious to see what is going on down below here. And I thought this one was fascinating here because they put it under the infrared light, showing that the light is actually coming from this orb in the sky, beaming down. Now we can't see exactly what it's beaming down on, but because there's actually a building in the way, or maybe it's actually shining at the building, you never know. But it almost looks like it is interacting with the fireworks down below here to say, hey, what is going on? I want to be a part of this. So I don't know, you guys, like I said, these are very interesting. Let me know what you think about them, and please send in more, and we can actually get down to the bottom of this together. So there you go, folks. That is our show today. Some very interesting stuff, and if you guys have any videos that you want to get featured onto the show, definitely send us an email. You can reach us at theawakensshow@gmail.com, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I also want to send a very big shout out to my day oneers and everyone who's actually subscribed. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And very special shouts out to Jared up in Canada, who won the first ever Awaken Show t-shirt. So I hope you're enjoying that, Jared. Thank you again for watching. Please stay tuned for more footage. And with that being said, you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys soon.